Hi guys. So today I'm on gender-based violence in our community. You see, this COVID-19 pandemic has caused so much pain to so many people, to so many families. You see, a lot of people have lost their lives. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are going through depression. A lot of people are stressed. You see, so many things are going on in these families, and people are just quiet with them until they start to blow up. That's when people knows that, hey, now there's something wrong, you see, in the community or in some families. Yeah, you see, cases of violence have become too much for the past few months. You see, it has been too much. People are killing their loved ones every day. People that you love, the loved ones, they are killed, their children, you see, their mothers. People are killing each other. And you see, the blood people are the ones killing against themselves. It's really, really, really sad to witness this kind of behavior in our African society. It has become too much. Every day, spouses are killing themselves. You see, partners are killing themselves. You see, families, husband and wife are killing themselves. And you find it's just because of a slight, just minor, this little quarrel, pick up quarrels in the family. You see, something small starts, and then it develops and and it blows up to something else. If you find out what brings their fight in these houses, you'll come to realize that there are some petty, small, minor things that are the ones bringing fight in these families. So during this pandemic, you see, a lot of people are idle in this pandemic. You see, a lot of people are very idle, you see, due to no job opportunities, or job lost. So they're just there in the houses. And now is the time most of families, they spend too much time with their partners or with their families. And this leads to a lot of things going on. It leads to quarrels and a lot of things. If they pick up just small fight, and then it turns up to something else, and it ends up to something else. You see, it's very sad in our community. It's very sad how people are killing each other. Your best friend turns against you and slaughter you like an animal. It's very sad. It's very sad. A father turning against the family, the entire family, and burns them down. A mother turns against all the family and kills all the kids and all the entire family, brings it down. People are burning their houses. You see, it's what is going on in the community is really bad, and something has to be done about it. In most cases, you find that in women, if you are partners and you live together in their houses, if you find that women, we are easier, we are quick to tell if there's a problem within our spouses, or there's a problem in between, there's a problem with our partners. Sometimes when you see your partner has started raising voice, somebody comes back very drunk and he wants to raise voice on you, sometimes you just need to calm down. This issue of raising voices, and that annoyance, that hunger that brings you to exchange words in a bitter way, that is the result of fighting and violence. You see, in every family, you see, there are two heads, and in these two heads, always one has to lay low to the other one to remain the top. You see, you can't be always right at the same time, and at the same time you can't always be at the top, both of you. So if you find out that your partner comes and wants to start to pick a quarrel with you, the best way sometimes is just to get up slowly. Even if you are sitting in the living room, just get up. If there's another room in your room, at least get up slowly and just go to that room and at least seek God. Pray. Families that knows God knows how to handle these cases. If you're that family who respects God, and then you put God first in your life, then it's easier for you. No, it's normally easier for you to handle these cases of gender-based violences in their family, or violences in their families. So yeah, sometimes if you see one partner has become so bitter, annoyed, and he wants to pick a fight, the best way is always to look on a solution, how to calm down. You know, if you're a woman and you see your husband always wants to fight you and always beats you, the first one, we always say, you can always say that, oh, it is what it is. The second one, you can say, okay, I can forgive. But the third one, if it continues, something that it's being done to you continuously, please, my dear, run away. And if you see the fight continues on and on and off, on and off, it's like a fight that continues for some times, please take a break. There's no need of you forcing yourself with somebody and you know this person is killing you in the next minute. And this goes to these people who, if you find in their houses, normally when they want to pick a quarrel, they're in the kitchen. Kitchen is the worst place for somebody to pick a quarrel with you. These families who are married are people who are living with their partners in their homes or houses. You see, if you see somebody who wants to pick a quarrel with you and normally they start that quarrel in the kitchen, that's a devil. That's a devil. That's somebody who holds your life like this. One day, it might turn out to be something else. You see, even if you want to settle, you want to pick a quarrel, please do it in some places, like in your bedroom, softly in your bedroom, or somewhere in a polite way. You know, these violence cases has led to so many people. A lot of kids are left to be orphans. Huh? So many families have died. So many people have left to be widows at a very tender age. You know, so many people have killed, you know, and they didn't know, they were not supposed to kill. You see, that blood of killing has now, it is now written on their faces. You see, just just because of stupid act, in an innocent way, just stupid act makes them to be termed as killers. You see, it's something sad in the community. It's something sad in the community. You find that in these houses, not only women are being beaten, you even find there are some men who are being beaten daily in their houses. And that's why you find them drinking so much outside here. And so that when they go to their houses, they just go back and they just want to sleep. And now you see all the places are closed. There's a lockdown. This is the reason why they blow out within their family members. Even if there's a kid in the house, they want to blow out anybody in that house, they'll just blow out with their parents. You see? And you find out the quarrel, if the quarrel continues, this is what brings the death and the weapons, the dangerous weapons that are being used, you see, and leads to people's deaths in the family, within the families. A lot has to be taken into consideration in this, because we find out that it's not only women are being beaten, even some men are going through depression. They are going through a lot within the family members. And you find that with men, normally when they are going through a lot, it's not easy. They pass it over. They tell you, they don't open up. Normally they die with the stress and they die with this kind of situation until it blows up onto them, so that they blow it out. And when a man decides to blow out, normally it's in a bad way. It comes out in a bad way. It comes out in a very dangerous way, because they don't care. Because once they say it's worse, it's worse. Mbaya, mbaya. It's bad, it's bad. They will kill you. So this mental health, this gender-based violence is something which is going on. And it's really going on in a higher rate, especially with this lockdown. There are women outside here who beat even their husbands. Their husbands don't even talk. They don't have a voice to raise. They are full of shouting and quarreling in their house, within their houses. You see, if you see somebody is quarreling you and you don't want to pick a quarrel with them, take something, keep yourself busy. It's better you keep quiet. And especially if you're that one person who respects God, one partner who respects God, it's very easy to overcome that temptation of violence within the family. You see, it's very easy to overcome it. This is just like a devil getting its way in the innocent people in their homes. You see, it gets into the innocent people's homes, and then it wants to break it completely and break people down there. A lot of people are broken. So many things are happening. You see, people are killing it. You see, you find that somebody, your loved one, how can you just take your loved one and you just slaughter that loved one, somebody you love, you've been spending time with in your bed, somebody you share a lot with, you're slaughtering them. You are killing them. The next minute, they are animals to you. It's something which is bad in our community. This gender-based violence, people have to seek on a way how to handle it or to control their tempers. You see, prevention, you see, the most important thing is to put God first within the family members. Be a family who knows how to seek God whenever things are hot. Whenever the pot is boiling high or hot, where the heat is hot, you know how to cool it down. You know, one is to be prayerful within the family or with the family members. You just be prayerful. Another thing is to reduce the tempers. Don't be people who are just high-tempered. You know, if your partner is high-tempered, you too, you are high-tempered. There's no reasoning. You can't those heads can't knock together. You see, they can't get along. One has always to go down, 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 to look stupid. You see, whenever you look stupid, there's peace in your house. But when any time one partner wants to behave like he's the tough one, he's the owner, he's the big boss, you see, that's where there's a big, huge fight which is going on. So, gender-based violence is something which is going on in the community, and so many homes are broken. So many people have lost their lives. And if you ask people why people are having this kind of violences in their families, just because of small, tiny little things. It just starts even with a remote. Just a remote. For example, this remote. It can bring chaos until people kills themselves within the family. Just this thing. It can even start with something petty. Food. Today you didn't buy food. What happened? And that thing will continue. They will dwell on it. It will rotate until one picks up a quarrel and blows the other. Please, women, if you're that woman who always faces violence in your family, in between you and your partner, please don't stick there until worse becomes worse. Or worse becomes worse. Or worse becomes whatever. If you see the fight continues all the time, every day you have to weep, he boxes you, he does this to you, please take a break. It's not bad to take a break sometimes. Take a break and, leave somebody to adjust. Think if they truly, really want you in their present, or in their presence, or in their family, or in their houses, in their homes, wherever. Take your time. Give a break. Go for counseling if you're that family who is able enough, because people, counseling is quite expensive and people use a lot of money for go for this counseling. And there are some people who can't even afford going for this counseling. So if you're in that position of managing this counseling, you can afford it, please go for that. Take your partner. At least you go together. When you see some red flags, just go together. And if he doesn't want to go with you, maybe you go alone. If is that somebody who is very harsh, doesn't want to do things together with you, please sneak, pay some money, get some counseling, or gather up family prayers within your house. You know, and that's a way of moving, building our society and killing these gender-based violences in our community, G.B.V. You see? So that's my short topic for today. And bye till next time.